Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as the French Commune. So in our last episode we've been advancing further into Italy. We have almost the entire peninsula taken. The capital has been relocated to Palermo apparently. So we might have a difficult time pushing down through the rest of this area here because we're fighting on a much narrower front, but I think we've probably taken out most of the Italian resistance. We had a couple of large pockets of divisions overrun there, so who knows how many actually troops they have left. I guess we could try to find out. Do we know? They have about 40 divisions maybe, which is fine. We have many more. Very little resistance in the north here on this border it looks like, so we could potentially push up in this direction right now, and same in Germany. In fact, I think we should probably consider just launching this offensive right now, since they seem to have two divisions guarding the front there. I think it would actually be silly not to. It's considered to be risky mostly because some divisions are not in position and there's a river crossing, but in reality I think it's going to be quite easy, so I think I'll just go ahead and push this button. Let's draw an offensive line for this army in the north of Italy as well, and we'll maybe try to just push right up to the German border here. They seem to be pretty happy with this already. We'll probably just go ahead and do that right now as well. Meanwhile, our army in the south is going to be redeploying since we just overran a pocket of Italian resistance there. And I guess we'll just have you try to push right up to here. And gain some planning bonus before we execute that. So as expected, no resistance in Germany. And we even have free military factories. Well, I think we're doing pretty well for most things. I guess we could assign more to our infantry equipment since we're still upgrading to weapons 3, but I don't think we necessarily need it. Mechanized equipment is going fine. Also, our needs for motorized are filled, so possibly don't need that either. We have plenty of planes. In fact, we have planes in reserve. I guess we can... I don't really want to be producing a lot of these since I don't really intend to use them. The carrier fighters and bombers. Sure, I guess we'll just assign some new factories to infantry equipment then. Alright, so we're running into a little bit more resistance now in Germany, but I think we probably still have the upper hand here. You guys can launch this offensive as well, please. And we can modify our government. Sure, I guess we'll get a Chief of Navy. I don't think we want to change any of these guys or anything. I guess we could consider changing the political power gain advisor here, since I don't think we're going to be needing to change our conscription or mobilization laws anytime soon. We could go from service by requirement up to extensive or all adults serve, or actually extensive is below this. I guess scraping the barrel is the higher one. But we're doing fine for manpower for the moment. Okay, for now we'll just get the Chief of Navy, I think. Alright, Alright, so we still have resistance to occupations in these areas. Let's see, we are researching military police. It's going to be another 37 days. Maybe for the time being we'll just assign some more ordinary infantry divisions to our policing army. See how things are going in Indochina. They're down to only 9 divisions here. Okay. Wonder if we should just try attacking again. With everybody? Doesn't necessarily seem like a good idea, but we'll try it. Would like my port back at some point. So we are having a difficult time down here, apparently. I guess just due to the geography of the area. These are mountains, I think, or at least hills. If we can actually see the terrain, which I can't right now. Hungary has capitulated, okay. The Soviet Union is now in control of their home area, which is good news for us. Definitely advanced pretty substantially on the eastern frontier, as we have on the west. The Netherlands have taken back Amsterdam as well, so good for them. These are mountains, okay. We have another ace pilot. If we could just get into one of these counties, that would be great. We might have to do a naval invasion. Or it might at least be a good idea to do one. So maybe we'll do that with this yellow army over here. Alright, but we have taken a county over there, so, or a province, so maybe we'll have a better time now since we're attacking this one from 2 sides instead of 1. Have you land in those 2 provinces? No harm in at least starting the preparation. If we don't need to do it, that's fine. We'll see how hard it's going to be for us to attack across the strait here. The Soviet Union annexes Tanu Tuva in a press release. Please pause. In a press release earlier today, Moscow announced the formal annexation of Tanu Tuva. Okay. Alright, so now we're just pushing them across the strait where they're going to have a great defensive position, I assume. But we have the entire peninsula. And we've completed our offensive in the north here as well, up to the German border. So we can continue pushing further east. Is perhaps a good idea, or we can... Let's see, we should probably advance to... I guess the river here with our other army. Put an offensive line in place. I do want to take this county though. Like so. We're We're now stretching this army out over a pretty long front here, which is maybe not a great idea. Possibly split this into two fronts and maybe use this army, which is not yet an army, but could be. Yeah, let's see. Well, we'll see what the favorableness of this plan is before we do anything there. Looks like it's going to be fairly favorable once everyone's in position. Okay. Let's see how you guys feel about attacking across this strait. They seem to think that's a good idea. We'll see how it goes. Doesn't seem like it's going particularly well. So the naval invasion might be necessary after all, but of course it's going to be a while. We'll let them keep trying for the moment. Alright, I think I'll assign these to a new army. Change the color of this. What color do we not have? Red? Will do, I suppose. We could reassign a general from elsewhere, but I think we are not going to need our political power too much for changing more laws in the future, so we'll just hire a new commander. And I'm going to assign this army to an offensive line here, or to a front line rather. And I know I've been planning this for the Green Army, but I think we'll just cancel that offensive and let this new Red Army take care of advancing towards Munich. We really don't want to be stretching the Green Army out quite so much. Okay, you guys are largely in position, it looks like. Let me edit your front line. You can just take care of the northern portion, please. Alright, looks like some heavier resistance here now and in the mountains as well, so probably attacking northwards there is not going to be a great idea. Things not going too well in this attempted straight crossing here. Okay, we did manage to overrun the Japanese army in Saigon, which is good. I wonder, should we maybe start planning naval invasions of the Japanese mainland with these armies? Well, possibly we should, but maybe not right now. We are using a lot of our naval invasion capacity for this current one that we're planning there, so we should maybe wait until we have at least Italy out of the war, if not also Germany. Okay, so... No, I definitely want this province, thank you. We'll draw this offensive line here again. But for the other army this time. We seem to think this is favourable right now, so... we could go ahead and do it, but I think we'll gain some planning bonus first. So Italy is 96% towards capitulation, which means that we might not even need to take Sicily. We could take a couple more cities over here somewhere and probably force them out. Germany still has a bit of a way to go, but it seems like they're basically done. So if we could take Trieste, maybe, that might even be enough. We'll see how this goes. We seem to think it's favorable. In the meantime, you guys stop doing this. You just stay there for the moment, I suppose. Well, we do think this is favorable already, but we don't have very much in the way of the preparation bonus yet. Let's go ahead and try it, though. Okay, we have military police. So maybe we'll just go ahead and get military police 2 immediately. Okay, so we need a new division template to make use of them. So we should probably just duplicate our existing infantry division. And let's see, we probably don't need all of these support brigades. And maybe we don't even need quite so many actual infantry in one of these, since we mostly care about the suppression. Though I guess it would be useful enough to be able to use them in combat if necessary, so maybe we shouldn't take out all of the usual supports. Sure, why don't we just leave it at this? We'll save that, and then we'll just change over. Let's see, you're all cavalry, so you can stay as you are. change the vision template to MP for these 4 units. Okay, go ahead. And we had some in our army in Africa as well. These 3, I think. Okay. Alright, so this isn't going particularly well as it stands in the north of Italy here. Are making progress in Germany. Large ships on low strength. It's currently being repaired, I guess. Okay. Alright, we're having a lot more resistance to occupation in the rest of Italy as well. So let's see, I think we'll just take some infantry brigades out of this purple army maybe to assign to suppression. Well, for a start, we'll expand where you guys are operating. But I don't think we have enough divisions there to cover the entire country. We haven't deployed any new divisions lately, okay. Alright, we have support weapons 4. Infantry anti-tank could be useful. I guess we'll go for that. Alright, let's see. Take 3 more infantry brigades out of here and assign them to this army. And by brigades I mean divisions. Alright, so our advance here is continuing slowly but successfully. We've almost reached Munich. We have some divisions encircled. In fact, it's immediately going much faster right now, which is good. We have taken Munich. Yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and overrun you now. And we've now completely surrounded Switzerland as well. Alright, so our offensive is definitely stalled out here towards Trieste. I might just cancel that. For now. Disengage, please. So let's see, we're 40 of 100 days on our naval invasion, which might be the easiest way then to actually get Italy out of the war. %. Germany's 81% towards capitulation, so not too far to go there. Let's see, we should be able to take some cities over here, Frankfurt, etc., and maybe get up to the border of the UK occupied territory if we push in that direction. Seems like they are not really defending this front particularly well, so maybe after we're finished with our current offensive line there, we'll do that. I think we'll leave it here for this episode though. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.